Right then, welcome back to another Overland video. Today we're going to be working on Traig. Right then, welcome back to another Overland video. Today we've got Craig's Touareg in. You might have seen Craig's on the channel before. He's definitely been off-roading with us before. This is one of the first customer builds that we did on the Touaregs, so there's definitely some photos and things like that knocking about that we could put up. A couple of weeks ago, we already had this in to do a bit of prep work for what we're about to show you that we've done. So as you can see, we've cut the bottom half of the bumper off. We've done some 3D scanning, which is why you can see all the white dots. And the reason why we've done that is because Craig wanted a tubular bumper. So we'll put some clips of our Touareg 7P tubular bumper that we've just finished. After seeing that, like I said, Craig wanted something very similar, but the main difference with Craig's versus ours is Craig wanted an integrated wheel carrier. So that is what we've done. So down here, Adam, this is the finished tubular bumper for the rear. We've got the built-in receiver hitch. It's already been powder coated in a nice durable crackle black effect. We've got a nice latch here that's going to be used for the swing out arm. Some earlier versions that we did of a wheel carrier that fit into the receiver hitch, not built into a bumper, had brass bushing and it didn't work that well. I think the amount of abuse that these get off-road and the weight of a wheel on the back moving about, the bush just didn't last. So we've swapped out to some taper roller bearings. So these are going to fit on there with a race, and then that will fit inside of here. So we've got a nice tubular design for that. We've tried to make it lightweight, so rather than full box section, we've used folded profile. And then, if I'm very careful, try not to scratch it, that is going to fit on there, along with that on there, which is adjustable depending on how big your wheel is. Like I said, the latch is going to fit on the back, so that is going to fit on there, and then you can still access the boot. So it's all fully integrated into the bumper, which means it should be pretty durable. There's not going to be any rattling or knocking about or anything like that that you sometimes get with the separate wheel carriers. So the majority of the hard work's already been done. We just need to get this fitted on the car, take a look what it's like. Let the time lapse commence. Pretty well-known fact around here that nobody seems to know how to use a GoPro, so I apologise if there's any footage missing from this, but the rear bumper is on. Still a few things to finish off, but it works really well. So we've got the nice latch on there, locks into place. The bearing is definitely better than the brass bushings that we had in there before. There's like no play in that at all the movements in the car. So we just need a rubber bump stop on there just to take out any play, and I think we're going to put a bit of nylon on here as well just to stop that catching. Still got the plate to put on here to mount the spare wheel, and then put the bumper back on, and that's done. And then something that we didn't mention earlier, but this is also having the front bumper and a winch plate. So obviously, and a winch, not just a winch plate. So we're just on with test fitting this before final installation, just to make sure we're happy with everything. But the plate goes on first, then we've got the Nova winch to go on there, and then we'll have a look at the lower front bumper, pretty similar to the 7P one that we did on ours. So we've cut the bottom half of the bumper where the standard valance went, and basically it's tubular from there with some plates and stuff like that. So I'll stick this back on time lapse, give it to Harrison and let him crack on with this winch plate. Touareg is finally done. It's looking very, very aggressive compared to what it did before. These bumpers, not only do they look the part, but as tested on our other Touareg, the 7P, they do the job as well. We've incorporated the brackets for the light bar, so we can keep that. Because this is the raised light bar, it means we can leave it on there for the winch. So you might have to come closer, Adam. But there's installation photos of the winch plate when the bumper's off, so you can see a little bit more what's happening. The winch is on there. We've 3D printed this frame on the front, which just neatens it up a little bit. Wireless remote. So that all works as it should, just in case. And then if we go around the back, the pièce de résistance wheel carrier. So it's all integrated into the bumper, which is exactly what we wanted. I've got a nice little lever here. That swings out. And there's a stop, just to stop it swinging around anything in the car. All powder coated in this textured black finish, which I think looks really good. And then again, obviously the usability or the practicality of the bumper is that you've got plenty of ground clearance or departure angle on the back. So yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. It's come out really well. We're doing a similar thing on our V10 Touareg, so that's going to have a setup like this as well. And then we've had a few customers, after posting this on Instagram, ask if we can do a dual swing out. So you'd have the wheel on the one side, potentially a ladder, or maybe like a jerry can holder on the other side. But yeah, really happy with this. And if you are interested in this kind of bumper setup, we are going to be jigging this and selling them on the website for this shape Touareg and the newer Touareg at the minute. And then in the near future, hopefully we're going to do one for the Cayennes as well. So that seems to be the most popular platform to do this on. So yeah, hopefully if you like these bumpers, you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.